Melly Rose with us. She literally grew up in America. You would have spent how many years?
I'm 29 now.
Right, so 13 from 29. My math's not so good.
Yeah, my math either.
Yeah.
But I think one of the biggest things is that like all my friends were from the US. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like when you go to school, I remember my first year in school, I was on the bus and I looked at this girl and I was like, I looked at her outfit up and down, and then she was like, she was like, what you looking at? And then I was like, with my junior, I just like what she's like, what you saying? That was literally, and even in school, they just kept, every time I speak with like a Trini accent, they were like, what you saying? And it automatically make you, thing. But don't worry, I'll work on it.
All right.
I'll work on it.
All right. You have a little quirky side.
I'm very quirky.
You're very quirky.
I'm very quirky. But I have received it and I'm fine with
You're
that.
embracing your quirkiness.
Yes, I'm embracing
You have a quirky style as well.
I do.
I mean, lots of hair.
I do.
You came up with this look, or
this is my hair.
That's your hair?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
so
let me tell you, right? So I usually like to put extensions. Like I love colored hair.
Right.
Like I love to. But then when the pandemic hit, I was like, I don't have no place to go.
Right.
I don't have, so let me just leave it out.
Right.
And then, don't worry, soon I'll be going back.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But my style is very like an expression of myself. Like I'm very like, whatever I put on, I'm comfortable in it. And like my mood for the day, you will see it in my dress code.
That's
so like it's just like an expression, and I would never expect anybody else to dress like me, but it's just like I like it, I'm comfortable in it, and it makes me feel, good. So
makes you feel melly.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah,
that's exactly it.
Tell me about the impact soca would have had on you, because you started writing, you were telling me.
Yeah.
Before you actually decided to jump on a stage and perform and be an artist.
Yeah.
Writing soca or just writing music?
Just writing music. So when I was young, my dad is a pastor. Right. So I grew up in church. So it was like a taboo to be listening to soca and all that stuff. But like I would always go and like hide and go listen to it. Right. You know what I mean?
Daddy know that now?
I think he knows now that I'm a soca artist,
Okay, cool.
And when I went to the States, my mom, she didn't have a problem with me listening to whatever music I like. So I got more of the openness to be able to listen to it more and stuff like that, and just, tap in with the music. For high school, it was there I started doing classical music. I started doing classical music there. I've performed with like the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra, Josh Groban, we've performed with, and stuff like that, which got me even more into a different type of music. I love opera. Like I can go and watch a comic opera. I can go and just watch an opera. I feel the emotions. I love opera. And I also love like string quartets. I have a thing for violins. And that also opened me up to that. And then when I graduated from high school, I got accepted to University of Art in Philadelphia. But they weren't giving me sufficient scholarship. So I transferred over to Morgan State University, where they gave me a large scholarship. But while I was there at University of Art in Philly, I got involved in jazz. I used to go like to the jazz nightclubs with my friends and just listen to jazz, and I fell in love with jazz. And then when I went back to Morgan, I did double major, business management and music. I didn't want to do music alone because I did music in high school. But like I was getting scholarship for music there, so I did music and business management, so I could also know the business side of things.
So all those influences, Melly, the decision to come back home and pursue soca.
Oof, the love. Even when I was writing music outside, I would always introduce people to soca. I just love soca. Soca is happy music. And I was like, I would really love to do that and bless the world with what bless people with what I'm being blessed with. You know what I mean? Like soca, I would listen to it. Sometimes I'm going through it and I would just put on some soca songs and I am just like in my house with my arms open, twirling and dancing to it. You know, that amazing feeling. I'm like, that's something that I also want to share with the world. So that's why I was like, there's no other genre that I would want to, you know, be part of.
As you're back, as I said, you had the Soca Monarch experience.
Yeah.
Hopefully, as I said, we will have a 2022 carnival. And yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed. Where do you see Melly Rose, the brand, the soca brand? Where do you see that going?
Well, the goal is to take the music to the world. You know, I just believe like we have such an amazing sound and music. I think the world needs to hear it. And the world needs to know not just about the music, but our culture. Because we have such an amazing and beautiful culture. You know what I mean? Like even now, like I was saying this to my mom, like I've traveled all over the world. I've been to Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Dubai. Like I've been all over the world. And my most favorite place is right here. Like I just love Trinidad and Tobago, the culture, the people, the everything. It's just beautiful. Like my favorite people, like of course is my family, but some of my favorite people are right here. You know what I mean? Like my cousins and my aunts and my brother and you know, the people and my sisters, like the people I love with all my heart are here.
Welcome back home.
Thank you.
Wishing you all the very, very best.
Thank you.
As I said, there is definite talent in your voice, your unique style, your quirkiness. Yeah. She told me about an alter ego.
You gonna put me on?
I'm not going to put you on back, but when you see her, it's not necessarily Melly Rose. There's another person performing on stage. On the stage. Melly, congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Melly Rose, her real name Melissa St. Rose, and of course you can get Melly Rose. Wishing her all the very, very best. We share a cup with you every single weekend right here on A Cup of Joe. Get all the recipes from the show on our social media. Check out our YouTube channel, Cup of Joe Caribbean. We'll see you back.